Hi guys, it's Demita Joe Jr. here, and I just want to do a quick video on a modeling scam. So recently, like before my birthday was in December, I was looking on a bunch of different websites to try to get discovered. I came across an ad on Craigslist. I know Craigslist is horrible, but I did some research on it, and all I could find was like good stuff. So when I did that, I looked on there. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, so when I did that, I was like, this is kind of odd, but it's good at the same time. The only thing was, it was something that I should have really looked into more. So the company name is Infatuation Talent, and they post a bunch of different ads on Craigslist or whatever, and you send them your information, and they call you, and they tell you, are you able to do some type of interview or whatever. And so you do the interview, and you're like, okay, maybe I'm gonna get this. I hope I'm gonna get this, right? So, oh, my hair's all over the place, you guys. I'm sorry. But anyways, so you go to this conference call, and you're on the phone with like 3 other girls, and he asks you, hey, what's your name, where you from, do you do anything that we should know about? And you tell him, and you listen to the other girls, and it just so happened that I had called once, and then I didn't get any return information back, so I called again. Excuse me. So I called again, and he was like, oh, Chantre, yeah, I'm gonna give you this number, and I need you to call this person, and yeah, all this other stuff. So basically what ended up happening was, since I'm not with an agency, he was like, you need to sign up with Infatuation. And I was like, okay. So I went online, and it turned out to be $4, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this, because that's quite a bit of money, and I don't have that type of money just to be spending, just to possibly get discovered. And so he was like, oh, and after that it's $25, a month. So basically it's not even really like a modeling agency, it's more like a modeling service. Like if you've ever had Casting 360 or Fresh Faces, or what is it, it's like so many other sites. They're not really places where you would go to actually model. It's places where they take your resume and whatever you want to do and go give it to those people who would hire you. So it's something like that, and I ended up doing it. I ended up giving them like the $94 or whatever it was, and I kept in contact with them. Then that's when things started to really go downhill. I had a friend actually go and call them because my bank account was acting so weird. Because one moment I would call my bank, and it'll say like I have such and such amount, but then I would call again like right after, and it would say I had such and such amount, that same exact amount subtracted from that, that 94 subtracted from that whole amount. So I couldn't figure out what was going on. So she called, and she looked it up in the white pages, and it said, hey, this is some number in India or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? So yeah, so I didn't hear from them for a while, because I think it was like Christmas break or something like that. Yeah, it's Christmas break. excuse me. So yeah, it was Christmas break, and I didn't hear from them. I was supposed to be talking to this woman named Diane, and I barely talked to her. I still haven't heard from her. I'm still supposed to be contacting her. But yeah, so it's gonna be this person named Diane, and once you start talking to this Diane, she's gonna be like, oh yes, we got your request for the infatuation thing, and da da da, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be so excited. And we did get a contract. I did get a contract. I never got any further than receiving the copy in the mail, like in my email, because I felt like they weren't really doing anything to really help me. All they were doing was like taking my money, and basically they overdrew my account. I had like $14 something I think in there, and they took out the 25, and that brought me into the negatives. And I had just lost my job, thinking, hey, things are gonna get better. I'm gonna start modeling, and I'm going to make all this money, and that's not what was happening. And then once you read the contract, you're like, this wasn't what I was expecting, because the contract that I got, excuse me, I'm sorry guys, it's like late at night. So the contract that I got said that I would make, I think, 1,200 or 2,100, something like that, after finishing the project of whatever I was supposed to be doing, 6 months after that. So no, I make more money working now than that would have been the whole project or whatever they put me on. But yeah, so it's really like, it's a scam. Just like, if you just Craigslist in general, just don't trust it. Like, especially those people that are trying to go after your dreams, because it's those people like me who get taken advantage of because of that reason. They want to be famous, they want to be known, they want to get contacted by somebody who has a star on the Hollywood thingy bobber. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, if you were wondering about Infatuation Talent, it is a scam. It is complete scam. It does not work. All of their videos and information that you find online are from them. There are no other information on them besides what they put out. There is what is it? It's like a forum on it's a forum on Model Mayhem, and she's asking about Infatuation Talent, and I seen it and I was like, oh, maybe she just doesn't trust it. I can understand, but I really want to advise you guys that this company is fake. They're just out to take your money. Yeah, so all the information that they put out is by them, for them, basically, because I couldn't find anything about it online or anything like that. And most reputable companies, even the bad ones, they have some type of information out there for you to see, but this company just did not have that, and I should have taken that into consideration, but I didn't, and got myself into a jam. And so I had to keep calling them Oh, and by the way, the number that they give you, if you do end up doing this and getting this far, the number that he gives you, like, you know, after you've done with your conference call, it's actually the same number that's on their customer service line. Because at first it didn't even work. Like, the customer service part didn't work. All they had was like the payment or whatever, and that was the only link that on their page that really worked. Now they're starting to upgrade all their stuff, so it's kind of getting different and looking more professional, but it's not really. Don't fall for that. So yeah, don't fall for that, because it's just gonna be horrible. Like, I mean, I had to literally keep calling them and say, hey, this is Chantre, I need you guys to cancel my subscription so you guys aren't taking money out of my account. And I called like 4 times, I think, and it was just horrible. Like, it was a horrible experience. The lady that was supposed to be helping me with my contract, she never contacted me, but they were still trying to take money out of my account. So I was looking at my account like, what is going on, you know? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just really wanted to make this video and get it out there and say that, you know, Infatuation talent is fake. They are a scam. They're out to get your money. And you know, they say, like, their ads on the internet will say, hey, we're doing something for the Kardashian line, and that's what got me, the Kardashian line. And you know, they were saying, you know, it was supposed to be the next month, but when I started asking questions about it, he was like, oh, that's only for, you know, people who are already in it. You have to go through this whole process. It was just a mess. It was just a mess, and I really recommend, you know, you guys doing your research. I'm usually a person that does my research on everything and anything, but I don't know if I should have waited and seen all this information and took it into consideration, because it was like I could have did better with it. I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. So don't fall for it. Infatuation is fake. Half the time you can't even find their link on the internet. Like, when you Google it, you can't even find it half the time. So make sure you guys are really doing your research on this type of stuff. You know, yes, I went through it, but I want you guys to learn from my experience in, you know, being ripped off by a scam that could have been prevented. So I think that's it legit for this time. So if you guys have any questions about, you know, what else went down, as far as, you know, my friend calling them or them emailing me, you know, what emails did I get? So yeah, if you guys have any questions like that, you know, you guys are free to email me at damitajo@gmail.com, and that's DAMITAJO. Oh, it's Damitajo Jr., so JOJR@gmail.com, and I'll answer those questions for you. Okay. So bye.